Welcome back to Braindate. I'm here at Brain Central checking out the weekly prizes that you can win through the Braindate website. If your name appears on the screen here, you won last week's prize, which was a little baggie of Rudolph's best gear. Not quite so cool after Christmas, but there you go. If you didn't, then maybe you'll have more luck brain dating with this week's celebrity, John Howard. All you've got to do is register online, play the games, and whoever matches the most with little Johnny wins this week's prize, a book of all the sorry things he's had to say, which of course is nothing. But for now, we'll get back to round 3. And we're in the third round. And in this round you score double points, but there are no multiple choices and no second chances. So we'll have a look at this first question. And in this one, we want the contestants to say what animal they think of when they see this picture. Ron, what animal does the Queen remind you of?
She reminds me of a lion.
Oh, that's a bit strange. I normally think of a lion, but normally feeding on her. How about you, Jerry?
I think she looks a little like a chicken, actually. Best response.
The royal chicken. Tim?
The lady's definitely a minx.
Sheila, did you think the Queen was a chicken, a lion, or a minx? Or something else?
None of the above. I went for cheetah.
She is renowned for a 100-metre sprint, so normally when Paul Keating's hands trying to slap her ass. All right, Sharon.
Well, I said lioness because she's female and proud.
Female and proud. I think we get a match there, don't we? And Rhiannon?
Like owner, like pet.
Corgi. So Ron and Sharon score 2 points there and they move into equal lead on 4. In this next game, we want the contestants to write down a number. That number relates to how many weeks' wages should you spend on an engagement ring?
What should they earn?
Let's see what the pink brain's made of that. And remember, greed is good.
Well, I said 8, but it could also be read this way as infinity.
Sharon, how many weeks' wages do you think?
I'm glad you said greed was no. I want, like, big.
We're talking a rock. Rhiannon?
I chose 10 because I'm not quite sure how much he's going to be earning at the time, but I think 10 is sufficient amount of weeks for him to get himself together.
Sweet lordy. These big brains are crippling, aren't they? Ron?
Traditionally, it's 4 weeks. 4 weeks paid for an engagement ring.
Definitely going to have to be some bartering going on here if you end up on the date. And Jerry, how about you? 20. Oh. Fantastic. Jerry and Sharon score another 2 points and move ahead on 6. Tim?
10. 10.
10. Look at that. That's fantastic too. Tim and Rhiannon score some points.
Hey, how much do you earn, Jerry?
You can see me busting out the front of Borders if you want.
Things are getting towards the end of the game and Jerry and Sharon are still out the front on 6 points. Brings us to the penultimate question. In this one, we're going to play the contestants a sound and we want them to say which colour immediately comes to mind.
Oh, yeah!
That sound is obviously from my personal collection. If you listen very carefully, you can hear the ladder hit the window right at the end. So we'll see. Jerry?
Colour blue.
Colour blue. Tim?
I thought it was a very pink sound.
Ron, you've probably never heard that sound before, have you?
I have heard it on a few occasions.
What did you make of that?
Well, I'm thinking you get all flushed and so I'm going for red.
All right, and let's see if we get some matches from the pink brains. Sharon?
I said red,
Fantastic. We've got a fiery connection between Ron and Sharon in this third round. They've scored 4 points already and they're right back in the thick of it. Rhiannon, how are you going?
I chose cherry red.
Somebody may be taking you, Cherry, if you're making that sound. I think we'll give you a match with red there. So you scored 2 points with Ron as well. And let's see what Sheila, what colour does that make you think of?
Blue.
And we've got a bit of matching going on this round, but pink, nobody thinks pink. Perhaps, Tim, you need to come back for our gay episode. This brings us into the final question. Sharon's on 6 points with both Jerry and Ron, closely followed by Ron and Rhiannon on 5 points. We're going to play the contestants a video, and they have to say what body part it reminds them of. I think I could see a few tears in the male contestants' eyes. But let's have a look at Sharon. What body part did that remind you of?
Well, I hope this doesn't happen to them, but
Testicles. Rhiannon?
I chose ears. At first, of course, I thought it was going to remind me of testicles, but my grandmother used to tell me that if you don't clean your ears, Brussels sprouts will grow out. And so I'll clean them.
Yeah, I went for the obvious as well.
Testicles. Jerry said testicles and scores match with Sharon. He's still in the running. How did you go, Jerry?
Well, I said balls, not quite the testicles, but
Tim, how did you go?
Balls.
Balls.
Yeah, I'm still in pain from watching that. Definitely testicles.
That brings us to the end of the show, and Sharon is the winner, and she scored 8 points with both Ron and Jerry. In this situation, we're just going to let Sharon choose who she wants to take on her brain date.
well, he had me right at the beginning when he sang Michael Bublé, so I'll choose Ron.
Ron and Sharon will go in the reliable safety of Irene's corporate limos to Bar Soma. Bar Soma is a New York-style lounge bar located in Brisbane's entertainment precinct, Fortitude Valley. Here, Ron and Sharon will enjoy food and elaborate cocktails to the value of $200. As usual, we'll be giving Ron and Sharon a video camera to take on their date. You'll be able to download this footage as well as up-close and personal interviews with both contestants from the Braindate website, braindate.com.au. At the end of the series, you'll be able to vote on your favourite contestants. Whoever gets the most votes will win the major prize. 2 nights at the Byron on Byron Beach Resort in Byron Bay. Set in 45 acres of lush rainforest only 5 minutes from Byron Bay, Byron at Byron will treat the winning contestants to a bottle of bubbly on arrival, daily breakfast, yoga and bike hire. Valued at $500 a night, a prize to be reckoned with. Well, that's it for this week. If you want to follow the fortunes of our winning contestants, make sure you have a look at the website, braindate.com.au. There are prizes to be won, videos of what happened on the date, and lots of other things. But for now, it's goodbye, and we'll see you again next week, where the mind games begin on Braindate.